Hello again, everybody. This is Steve Callis speaking of sports, and I'm here with Anthony Sorbellini of WestchesterCountyPost.com, and we're here to talk about the number one draft pick in the WNBA, Sabrina Ionescu. Now, Sabrina was a superstar at Oregon, has 26 triple-doubles for her career, which is 14 more than any man or woman in the history of the NCAA. That sounds incredible to me, more than twice as many. Also, the first NCAA player, man or woman, to have more than 2,000 points and more than 1,000 rebounds and more than 1,000 assists. Obviously, an incredibly complete player, 5'11" guard from Oregon. Didn't get a chance this year to maybe take a run at a national championship because nobody got a chance this year to take a run at a national championship. But everybody points to her with great stats, of course, but everybody talks about what an incredible competitor she is. Rebecca Lobo talked about it. Her new coach with the Liberty talked about it. So she's also the sixth woman to win multiple John Wooden Awards as the best female college basketball player. But I know we want to talk about a bigger picture than just her stats, Anthony. What do you think about her impact on the Liberty specifically and the WNBA as a whole?
Well, I mean, you think about it for the Liberty specifically, I mean, there's got to be an impact. I mean, there's no sport other than basketball, in my opinion. I think, Steve, you and I have touched on this a couple of times, that basketball is really a superstar-driven sport. Yes, it's a team sport, but, just shifting to the NBA a little bit to where you bring LeBron, you bring a LeBron, a Kobe, a Shaq, a Michael Jordan, a superstar caliber player like that, you're obviously going to see some turnaround. And I will say, I covered a couple of Liberty games last year as a photojournalist. It was a little rough, so you could see why they got the number one pick. So hopefully I get the chance to go back out there and cover a couple more games to see Sabrina play. But I want to see the impact that she's going to bring to the Liberty. I think she's going to, you touched on her stats, first player, man or woman in college to hit 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, 1,000 assists. I mean, the stats are there. She could obviously play. So she's obviously going to have a quick kind of impact with the Liberty. But I think her impact's going to stretch more than just with the New York Liberty. She was kind of mentored in a way by the late Kobe Bryant, and then I know Steph Curry was helping her a little bit. So, and we all know how Kobe felt about women's athletics in the WNBA, especially. But again, I can't speak to this, and Steve, you and I have just talked about this off camera. But I don't know Kobe personally. I don't know Kobe's family personally, but Kobe strikes me as the kind of guy who he's very restricting when it comes to letting people into his inner circle and to those he's going to mentor and help aid. And he was there for Sabrina for I don't even know how long, at least for the duration of her collegiate career until his unfortunate passing. But it takes a lot for someone, Kobe is a first ballot Hall of Famer elected this year, to see how he's able to help get her to her career, help set her mentality, that Mamba mentality and everything. But I think she's going to have pretty much such an insurmountable impact on the WNBA as a whole.
Well, she also has an interesting story. She's a California kid. She went to school at Oregon. She said after she was selected first, no surprise to anybody, but she said she had only been to New York twice, was looking forward to it. Going to be playing at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. We'll see how many seats they can sell there. But she's also, her parents are immigrants. Excuse me. So she's a first generation American kid, which is pretty incredible. And now, of course, here she is, a college superstar who I think is also going to be a star in the WNBA. So I think you're right. I think she'll have a big effect in Brooklyn. Huge immigrant population, of course, in New York City. I think she'll have a big effect on the WNBA, and I'm certainly looking forward to watching her play. This is Steve Callis speaking of sports with Anthony Sorbellini. We'll see you the next time.